Well, as we continue to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, we are highlighting a delicacy in Hispanic culture, one you've probably tasted once, or if you're like me, from Tampa, hundreds, maybe thousands of times. The Cuban sandwich. ABC Action News reporter Lydia Vasquez explains its history and shows us Tampa's take on the Cuban sandwich.
In the Bay Area, you can get a Cuban sandwich on pretty much any corner. But is it a real Cuban if it's not hot and pressed, or if it comes with lettuce and tomato? We're exploring the evolution of Tampa's signature sandwich.
The Cuban sandwich comes from Cuba, comes from Havana in particular. It was popularized and repopularized all over the world, and here in Florida especially.
Andy Hughes is the author of The Cuban Sandwich, A History in Layers.
As far as what is a real Cuban, that all depends on who, when, and where you are, and that could fluctuate quite a bit.
Hughes tells us it was an expensive sandwich with imported ingredients.
It's always been like a working man sandwich, and it really began as a snack for the elites.
And while a Cuban sandwich has changed over the years and its audience has expanded, Hughes says a real Tampa Cuban has to have two ingredients.
It's got to have the salami, and it's got to have good, crusty, old-school Cuban bread.
We wanted to see how it's done, so we took a drive to Temple Terrace to try a Cuban sandwich from a local small business, who for the last 3 years holds the title for the best Tampa historic Cuban sandwich.
Our Cuban bread's from St. Pete.
Casey Sunover is the owner of Cozy Coffee Cafe. He tells me he's changed his recipe at least 100 times, but now it's perfected.
Then we put some regular mustard on it. Gotta have the right pickles. Then you have your ham, salami, Swiss cheese, a nice good layer of pulled pork on there. And we put that in there just like that.
Let it sizzle in its secret sauce, and there you have it.
Cuban sandwich.
And while this hot plate takes home awards at the Cuban Sandwich Festival,
They really try to dial in on the heritage of the Cuban sandwich and keep it going. And so it's really amazing to me to be a part of it. I didn't expect to be.
ultimately, Hughes says there's no wrong way to make a Cuban sandwich.
The best Cuban is the one that tastes like home to you.
In Temple Terrace, Lydia Vasquez, ABC Action News.